I'm Rob Gerstner, international bow hunter and wildlife conservationist. I'm on the slopes of Mont Ventoux in southeastern France.
Easy to, very, very middle. In the bush. It's a very, very good place to ambush there.
Known as the Beast of Provence, this mountain tests all who dare to challenge it.
It's a big buck. It's a big buck. The big buck are moving. We have a chance.
For me, that challenge comes in the form of one of Europe's wariest game animals, the elusive Alpine Chamois. To those devoid of imagination, a blank place on the map is a useless waste. To others, the most valuable part. At the edge of civilization exists a place few have heard of and hardly any have been. A place where life is harder. Time moves a little slower. And nights are darker. Crossing this threshold is a step back in time. History abounds and the culture rich. I'm Rob Gerstner, and as a global hunter, I travel the world in search of these blank places. And every destination has shown me that the void on the map is in reality full of amazing things. My pursuits take me to the farthest reaches of the earth in search of some of the most challenging high mountain species. And as if the rugged terrain and unpredictable weather weren't enough, I've upped the ante with a free-range, fair chase, archery-only standard. And this is just the beginning, driven by a passion for wildlife conservation and a fascination with history. These hunts take me on an adventure few could ever imagine. For me, hunting isn't a sport or hobby. It's a calling to something greater, an invitation to climb higher and go farther, to venture beyond the edge of civilization. Rising 6,273 feet above sea level, Mont Ventoux dominates the landscape for miles in every direction. Its summit, stripped bare of vegetation by relentless winds, resembles a lunar landscape, a stark, otherworldly contrast to the lush valleys below. Its name fittingly translates to Windy Mountain, and windy it is. Gusts here regularly exceed 90 miles per hour, with the record reaching a merciless 198. For centuries, these heights have challenged those who dare venture here. From the first recorded ascent in the 14th century to modern athletes pushing their limits on its grueling climbs. And somewhere among these cliffs and alpine forests lived the Alpine Chamois, a master of this rugged terrain.
I see two, very, very below, in the bush. It's a very, very good place to ambush there. You mean on that? Yeah, you take the small skyline. Yeah. In the end, it's like a cliff. Yeah. I saw one, but they go behind. It's too far. I see two. Too far.
My guide, Vincent Laforette, has been hunting here for nearly 3 decades. He knows chamois behavior and Mont Ventoux' demanding landscapes better than anyone. And that experience is invaluable as we work our way deeper into the mountain.
It's not a monster, and very difficult to stop.
It's impossible.
Yeah, no, it's impossible. We go. It's not the best place.
The Alpine Chamois dominates mountainous terrain perfectly adapted to Europe's high-altitude ranges, from the Pyrenees in the west to the Caucasus in the east. They thrive here on open meadows and steep rocky faces, easily navigating terrain that seems impossible to reach. Both males and females grow black horns that curve backward near the tips, with males developing thicker, more pronounced hooks. Their sharp eyesight, wide field of vision, and acute sense of smell make them incredibly difficult to approach.
I see one, big one. I see a big buck. I see a big buck, very far. What you see is a big open, he's just below. That's a big buck, but that's good because the buck are moving. Yeah, it's a big buck. Just on the left, you see him? It's a big one. Yeah, big body. That's good. The big buck are moving. We have a chance.
What makes hunting chamois particularly demanding is their exceptional vision. They can detect movement from incredible distances and have an uncanny ability to distinguish between natural motion and potential threats. Combined with their preference for open terrain and sheer inclines with multiple escape routes, this makes them one of Europe's most difficult game animals to close in on.
Right down below. That's it. Big buck. Big buck.
November marks the peak of the chamois rut. Males abandon their solitary habits to pursue receptive females, often moving through terrain they might otherwise avoid. The rut offers hunters brief windows of opportunity as bulls move unpredictably, appearing and disappearing in an instant. We settle in, watching to see if this bull's wandering will bring him within range. Missing reminds me why bow hunting demands so much. It's frustrating, but this is bow hunting at its core. Challenging, humbling, and unpredictable. But tomorrow brings new opportunities, and I'm encouraged by the amount of activity we've seen. The rut is in full swing, and the bulls are on the move. Our base camp for this hunt is an amazing bed and breakfast in the shadow of Mont Ventoux. 5 generations of the Fancello family have called this property home, each adapting to the changing times while preserving their heritage and the legacy woven into this place. This place is your great-great-grandfather's?
Yes,
Yes.
great-grandfather.
Great-great. So when they first lived here,
Yeah.
what did they do? Were they farmers?
Yes, farmers.
What kind of farming?
Olive, blé for animals,
Yeah.
pig,
Pig, rabbits?
rabbit here.
Yeah.
Here it is a piece for rabbit. My grandfather, mother and grandmother
Yep.
faisaient l'élevage de lapins.
So you're the 4th, and your children are the 5th generation.
5, 6.
Oh, you have little ones, right, because you're a grandmother.
Grandmama.
In 2013, the Francellos opened their home and farmstead as a bed and breakfast while honoring the rich history of their roots. Walking through the property feels like stepping through a living museum. What is this amazing old vehicle?
It's the
Old truck. It's an old truck.
Camion. 1936.
Okay.
And fabrication special for the case for the
Oh, for grape.
case for the resin.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was this
Yeah.
your grandfather's?
Yeah,
Okay.
grandfather.
Great-grandfather.
Yeah,
And
Okay.
the engine is still okay,
Yeah.
so that's the best.
Can I open this?
yeah.
Oh,
Voilà.
look at that.
And the moteur, il tourne.
Engine
It's a
aussi.
four-cylinder.
is okay.
Yeah,
Four-cylinder. Wow, that's cool. And
my,
your great-grandfather would drive around, fill the truck with grapes,
Yeah.
and then bring them back here?
il le vendait.
Oh, to sell. So at the end of the day, it's a fruit truck. You know, I am a fruit farmer. So I have special
Yeah,
love for this truck.
yeah. On voudrait la remettre en état.
When I will be
Yeah,
retire, I want to restore.
Restore it, yeah. That'd be very
But,
cool. A lot of work.
ouais,
A lot of
beaucoup de travail là en ce moment.
So much hard work. You know, right? You think about
Yeah.
your family when they were living and their life was all about work.
Yes.
Work,
Yeah.
eat, sleep. Work, eat, sleep every
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
You have so many things around that
Yes,
are old.
if you want, I have. If you want to see, I have a veritable motorbike, whole motorbike. It looks like the car. Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. in
Let's
the-
go see. Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Why not?
Ah, la moto?
Oui.
Ouais,
It's,
il y a tout dessus, c'est pas beau.
Non, mais je vais déjà lever des trucs.
Look at this thing, guys.
Like the new.
What?
Yeah.
Now that's a gem. So this was a French motorbike.
Yes, the name it's Mania de Bon. Mania de Bon.
Bon, maybe 1930, 1940.
Yeah.
This is an old motorbike. I appreciate all these old things, but I also appreciate that you've kept them alive, you know? In other words, you didn't tear anything down. Everything is recreated in your own way. It's beautiful. Thank you for showing us everything in your place. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup
Too.
aussi.
Yeah.
Some pursuits are written into the very fabric of a place. Generations of the Fancello family have poured blood, sweat, and tears into working this land. Hunting is cut from the same cloth, demanding hard work and dedication, rooted in a heritage that spans millennia. Like all endeavors that endure, success comes not from conquering nature, but from understanding and working within its rhythms.
3 baby, 1 big female in the front, and the last one is 18 months. Nobody move, nobody move, nobody move. Is that a mother right there? Yeah, it's a young mother, not a good trophy. But there is certainly other one on the right. But it's an 18 months, it's not a trophy. She can smell us. You see it? There is some here. I can see she's looking back. To her left. Straight behind that tree. There is perhaps also one on the right.
The chamois finally slips away into the terrain, opening an opportunity for us to close the distance on the mature buck Vincent caught sight of.
75 yards. It's too far.
Mont Ventoux winds are infamous not just for their speed, but for their unpredictability. The mountain's isolation and height create a natural wind tunnel effect. As weather systems move in from the Mediterranean, they're forced up and over this limestone giant, accelerating dramatically. Wind speeds here average 56 miles per hour throughout the year, with gusts regularly exceeding double that. For hunters, the challenge lies not only in their strength, but in their erratic nature. Swirling currents shift direction without warning, turning moments of opportunity into tests of patience. These same winds that thwart my hunting efforts have become legendary in the cycling world. Mont Ventoux is one of cycling's highly coveted destinations, and since 1951, it's been one of the most daunting stages in the Tour de France. The wind here doesn't just blow, it creates chaos, threatening to knock even the toughest cyclists off course or bring them to a standstill. As if the steep 5,000-foot climb weren't enough, transitioning from the sheltered forest roads to the exposed peak demands not just physical strength, but the mental fortitude to keep pedaling when every instinct screams to stop. As cyclists must dig deep to conquer Ventoux's punishing ascent, chamois hunting here demands its own form of perseverance. Through shifty winds, fleeting opportunities, and growing frustration of failure, we push on, hoping our luck to change around the next bend. Vincent spots a lone chamois bedded uphill from us, tucked into a small cedar grove. He confirms it's an old female, past breeding age, and exactly the type of selective harvest that maintains healthy population dynamics.
Okay, I think we will go.
Her position gives us a chance, but getting there means moving quietly across loose rocks and staying undetected over open terrain. I'm overwhelmed with respect for such an incredible animal. She's spent her life navigating this formidable mountain with an intuition I can only admire. There's something humbling about stewarding the legacy of a life that has endured so much. Hunting this old female is sustainable use conservation in action. For me, harvesting an animal past its prime is worth more than any trophy. These are the moments I live for. The act of taking a life as a hunter is a profound responsibility that demands reverence and reflection. It's what connects us to something deeper than ourselves, a tradition that stretches back through the millennia, binding us to our ancestors who depended upon this primal relationship for survival. I'm grateful to have shared, however briefly, in the Chamois' enduring story on Mont Ventoux, one that honors the rich heritage of those who came before us.